Hey guys, Bree here. So y'all, we are going to do a project, plus we're going to do a little bit of PLINKO. So our project for today is going to be the Stay Wild. And y'all, look, I have this super cute frame for you. It comes with the Stay Wild words. It will have the floral, and then this frame is part of the frame, right? So anyways, let's it pop out just a little bit more. We'll do that in a second. All right, so I'm gonna set that aside right here. Let's go ahead and get started with PLINKO. So let me go ahead and share this over to the broadcast channel real quick, you guys. Say hi when you pop on. Join us for crafting and PLINKO. All right. Let's get our live shared. And it is done. Hello. Say hi. Say hi. Let me see. Do. Okay. So let me get this pulled up over here on my computer so I can see. Let me move my computer this way so I can stand here and see you guys. Let me know how you're doing. Hi. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Janet. We've got Sonia and Terry. Hello. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and call your names for PLINKO real quick. We'll get through those real fast, and then we'll do the project, okay? So, Terry Polanski, pick a number. We've got Sonia Diaz, Julie Seeley, Karen Flores, Catherine Ostrich, Mary Stimson, and Cheryl Belgia. Ooh. My goodness. Oh, so sorry. Didn't mean to yawn there. Totally did, though. It's been a Monday, right? It's always a Monday. Okay, so you said 4. Hanging in there. Have to go back for more knee surgery tomorrow. Oh, man. Was that already planned, Terry? The other knee surgery, was that already planned? Like, that's not an extra or new thing, is it? Since the last time we chatted. Ooh, look, I'm wearing my headband a little bit too long today. It just keeps the fuzzies like down a little bit more than normal. All right, Catherine Ostrich, you can go ahead and pick a number as well. I see your name in here. Sending you some good vibes, right? Oh, Saturday you developed an infection? Surgery tomorrow. I'm having a... Holy... My goodness, Sonia. I am sending you all the prayers. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you're having to go through all of that. Okay, Catherine, number 5, got you down. So I've got 4 for Sonia, 4 for Terry, 5 for Catherine, and then Mary Stimson, Karen Flores, oh, Julie Seeley said 5. Because you can't get enough, huh? Oh, Terry, it is very hot. It is. Cheryl Belgia, Karen Flores, and Mary Stimson. If you are on, please pick a number 1 through 9. Okay? All right. I need... Okay, you're all ready. You can hear the music this time. Got one. I got two. All right, here we go. Let's see. Thank you guys. Send all those prayers to Sonia. Prayers, good vibes. Hi, Charlene. Hi. Let me know if you guys are popping on. The dancing makes sense with the music. Oh, oh Terry. Okay, number 4, Sonia. Here we go. Are you ready? Oh, by the way, all of my prizes today are actually wood cutouts because that's what I had like on hand like that. I don't know that you can see any of them from here. Oh, maybe you can. Okay. So, what I have done, they're all pretty much similar. So, the 100s, you guys, is a gift tag. The 500s are a 2-piece ornament. The 1000s are some of these Lots of Love ants pop-outs that I still had one set of some. The zeros, however, was Riley's pop-outs for the end of school that I didn't get to redo because I felt like they were hard to pop out for kids. So, you'll get one if you get 0, okay? So you actually get something, but I don't know if they're good. Good luck. I don't know. Could be trash. It could work out great. What I do recommend, if you do get one of these, take an X-Acto knife and just kind of cut along the back. You'll see the lines to help it just like release that last little bit that it's holding on to. But anyways, a 0, you still get something today. Okay, now I debated on putting this as one of the other ones, but I think this is a pretty big one. So I made all of those 3-inch projects, right? A lot of them I pieced together a lot of them. Like I didn't actually, they weren't sets. I just kind of pulled them together and made my own. But here's what happened when I originally was doing it though, okay? So here's the 3-inch circle, right? Well, I didn't size them right. I sized them for 4-inch circles, probably. Or I don't know what I was thinking. So, anyways, I have a whole baggie here of all of these like top pieces. I've got a glue gun. I've got the hibiscus. I've got a cute little crab. You've got the full set of chicken. You've got some lemonade. You've got a tag. Big old pair of scissors. Look, the pair of scissors didn't even like it fit perfect, but it didn't fit with the buttons. Anyway, oh, you get 2 pairs of scissors. One of them, I wonder if I can pop that piece out. I'm not going to do it. You can do it. Anyways, they are great. It's full little sets, except they just didn't fit on the 3-inch pieces, so they're a little bit bigger. But you can use them in all kinds of other projects. So there is that. That's going to be our first grand prize winner today. Okay? I think you want a 0. The little ice cream cones, I know, right? I know. Okay. Okay, so again, if you are Cheryl, Belgia, Karen Flores, or Mary Simpson, let me know. Pick a number 1 through 9. Okay? Is it on? Gosh. Because I took too long, y'all. Oh my goodness. I know the little crab is so cute, isn't it? I love it. Okay, here we go. Sonia, number 4. Here we go. Sonia, you get some ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream. cut out. All right. How funny. At least you got something today, okay? It wasn't a 0. April, March, something. Charlene, I think you placed your order early this, like as soon as I hit, change the links, so the secret link for shopping for the 3-inch circles, your order had came in like 2 minutes afterwards, but it will still count because you were able to order, because other than that, you wouldn't have even been able to get onto the website at all. So since you did get that order placed, you are good, and depending on how many items you purchase, you'll get the free frame if you have it, okay? I had a feeling I was gonna get ice cream. Because when you have a boo-boo, you need ice cream, you're right. Okay, Terry, number 4. Terry, you get a peach. You get a cute little ant with a peach. Okay, peach, ant. My dogs broke out again. These dogs. All right, I'm replacing the peach with the blueberry. All right, next up, Catherine Ostrich, number 5. Yay! Catherine, you won the bag of goodies. Catherine won a bag of goodies. I'm just gonna put bag of goodies. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. Yay! Congrats. Okay, now I gotta replace it. Let's replace it with, do I want to replace it with these? Or those? I'll replace it with these. Okay. Oops, I need to find the last piece to that. Oop, that goes in there too. Okay. Next up, I have a set of these guys. I have a set of minis. They're little stands. You can put them in the any stand that you have. All right. I'll put some bases in there too, though. All right. All right. That is the next center one. Okay. Hi. Again, Mary Stimson, Karen Flores, or Cheryl Belgia, if you are on, let me know. So next up is Julie, number 5. Oh, but you still get ice cream. Okay, Julie, you get ice cream as well. Let's put that in here. Okay. I thought I was missing a little piece. Where did I go? Maybe that was it. Okay, let me close that back up. All right. Hi. Oh, Mary says number 3. Okay. Perfect. Oh. Mary, today though, zeros are getting some ice cream. Okay? You can have an ice cream party. I like still giving away something for the 0. Feels much better. Okay, Karen Flores or Cheryl, Belgium. Let's go with 6. I'm gonna do 6 for both of you. Okay, Cheryl, this will be for Cheryl. Are we ready? Cheryl, congratulations! You won an extra set of some mini peanuts. Yay! Join for the tripping. Let's do peanut. Ooh, I did not write that cute. Peanut minis. Boom. All right, let me put those here. Okay. Hi. You get an ice cream. And you get an ice cream. All right, Karen. It is Karen's turn. All right, we're going to go with number 6 again. Whoa. I just went all the way that way, didn't it? All right, Karen, you will be getting a tag. What is this called? Gift tag. Gift tag. Yay! Okay. Good deal. Okay, so that is that. Y'all, let's go ahead. I'm going to jump on over. What is barn? Oh, does it still say barn? Did I not change it, or did I change it? I don't know if I changed it. Let me see. It still says barn. What did I put? Hold on. Let me see what the keyword is. The keyword is wild. I somehow forgot to change that. It was going to be barn because I was going to do barn hair, but I changed it and I'm going to do the stay wild. So it is wild. Go ahead and comment wild. Ah, I'm going to sneeze. Wilson. Our thing said Wilson. All right, let's walk, shall we? Hopefully I don't trip over anything. Oi. Oh. Ta-da. Okay. Yes, wild will work. Terry, you typed in something whenever you messaged Sonia, and it sent you a different keyword, so yours won't work. Yeah, Terry's, yours won't work. And then Sonia, if you had typed in a previous keyword as well, it probably is why it won't send it to you. So I can just send it to you guys afterwards though. Just send me a message. Okay. You guys, these are on the website, okay? This one is the Stay Wild. It is the frame. It is technically 5 pieces, okay? You have the front, which is the flowers. We've got the frame itself, which also has the flowers on it too. And then you have Stay Wild, and then you have the back frame. Okay, so you have a couple of different options. If you wanted to, you could get the whole frame. You could do this by itself, and you could do the Stay Wild underneath if you wanted to do it. And then you could use these extra pieces for another project, or you can use it all together, okay? So, here we go. We're going to do the background of this real quick. And actually, I'm going to paint this white while we're at it. Let's see. I came in here and all of a sudden my nose I don't know what it was. I'm going to bring my fan back over here though. Sorry. Sorry if it's a little loud, but it's hot. It is hot. Okay, let's do this. Let's add some water. And a makeup sponge. Okay. So let's put some out here. Yes, it was a quick PLINKO. This next week might be a little bit longer. It's super cute. I didn't actually give it away because there's another key part that I need to create. So I didn't want to do it because then it would have been like, what are you going to put that on? Like, it wouldn't have made sense without showing you like all of it. So, but I have to finish making the other part. All right, so let's see. We're going to paint this background white. I do think that this will be the easiest way to paint any other colors. So if you're wanting to do some colors, you can do it. If you want to stain this Tobacco Road, I think this would look great with Tobacco Road, and then just do this top part in white with the transfer. But if you plan to actually color it, you'll probably, or paint the flowers in a different color, you'll probably just want to do white. Yeah, it must be allergies, but it literally just started. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I've been fine all day. Okay. So that is done. We've painted the frame white. Not the frame, the bottom part, okay? I'm debating if I want to do this. What color I want to do this in. I think I'm going to do the Stay Wild in white as well, though. Because then we could do it in black or whatever color we decide to do the frame in. So like if I want to stick with my farmhouse blue theme, oh, that would actually be really cute, huh? If we did the frame in farmhouse blue. Ooh. So I was thinking, you guys tell me which way you want me to go now, because now that I'm thinking farmhouse blue on the frame, should we do a regular sky, like blue, like white to blue, some type of ombre or whatever, or should we do like a sunset sky where it's like pink, orange, yellow? And if I go that route, then what color frame? What color frame? I thought I was pretty set on the sunset, but then I was thinking of the farmhouse blue and how it could match all of my decor, and then I like quickly just almost changed my mind. Help me make it up. Which route should we go? What do you guys think? Hi, Chris. Julie votes for sunset. I am gonna grab my sunset colors though. I don't know yet. I kind of grabbed all of these. I know, but then the farmhouse blue frame just sounds pretty, doesn't it? I have to think about it. Okay. I've got those colors there. And then we're gonna get our farmhouse. What are my blues? Oh, I can picture a regular one. Okay. All right, y'all, I guess we're gonna go with the sunset just so we can see what it looks like. Okay, we can do it. I can do it. It's gonna happen. We can do this. I feel like I just need to pull up a photo of the sunset. Let me see. Sunset. Okay, what color first? Okay. I think I'm gonna go with that. That looks pretty good. Maybe. I'm a little nervous. Okay, are we ready? I don't know if that purple's dark enough though. We're gonna do it. Okay, there we go. I got this. I do think though, I'm gonna paint the back green a little bit here. I feel like that would be kind of weird. If I need to paint over it in green, I'll do it later. I think it'll be fine. All right, y'all, let's try this. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna work on it together. I really, really wish I had new water. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I need to fill this up with good water. Y'all, I haven't filled this up with water in I don't know how long. You can't, there's like no water in it. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. stand back. I almost just said a few choice words. I just tripped over the little vacuum cleaner. Okay. Here we go, guys. All right.
Why do you have to be
So we're gonna start with Riley. Turn it off. Please go. Please. Not tonight. Good night.
I just want to say hi.
Okay, you can say hi and then you can go. Not tonight though, okay?
Why?
Say hi.
Hey.
Say bye.
Bye.
Thank you. All right. Now go.
No.
Yes, thank you. All right. Go. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some purple here. And I do need to water it down a little bit. Just it's going to make it a lot easier if we water it down.
Did you already play Bingo?
PLINKO, yes, I already played.
What did they get?
Different things.
What was in the middle?
2 different prizes.
So like 10 and like 1 0 0 0 0 0.
Mm-hmm.
So they get what again? I just forgot.
There was 2 different winners. And they both got something different.
What was it?
Cutouts.
What cutout?
One of them was some extras that I had, and another one was a set of the little minis, the people.
Oh,
The people like you did, you painted.
Oh. Why like the mini people better?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, but
Alright, so I'm going to start with purple on the bottom, and I'm going up a little bit further because we're going to want to blend in this next section. Okay, so I'm going to go from, let's see, I might be able to take out one of these. I'll take out the, I might have to take this one out because it's a little harder. I'm not sure I can paint much with it. We'll try. So this one is coral, but it is a little bit on the drier side. So I'm going to see if I can soften it up with some water here. If it works, then that's the color I'm going to use. If it doesn't, then I'll probably swap over to ballet slipper.
Mommy, can I borrow this real quick? The Bingo?
What is it?
The cow.
Yes. If you want to play PLINKO, you can ask Daddy to come take it out and put it in the living room.
But look what I did. Hey, where's the golden like ears things?
I don't know.
Did you put the trash?
They're all over the place somewhere, probably on the floor.
I did.
Okay, so I was able to use some of it here. It's a little clumpy, so I'm going to try and smooth it out a bit. But for sure, I would prefer to use this color because I really do like this color, especially for a sunset. The Couture Coral looks really good. Okay, so I'm just going to pull that up a little bit. I'll probably go ahead and still use some of the ballet slipper to go in between the coral and the papaya if I can't get this to loosen up a little bit more. I'm still trying to just add some water to it. It really does help, but I'm just trying to avoid the clumps, right? So I'm having to like move the clumps over. Okay, look, we might be okay. So I'm gonna keep pulling this up a little bit higher so that way it's easy to mix in with the next color. And I'm gonna add a little bit of water here, and I'm gonna start mixing where the two colors meet.
Mommy, what do frogs eat?
Frogs?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Bugs?
Bugs? Like what bugs?
I don't know.
Like June bugs?
Maybe.
I'm gonna cut out the June bugs then.
Oh my goodness, go ask Daddy.
For my frogs so they catch them.
Okay,
They're inside.
that's great.
They're hopping everywhere.
Are they? I'm sure we've let them out. This girl. She put on some gardening gloves and went to find the frogs outside earlier. I was like, oh my goodness, little girl. All right, so I'm just taking some of that purple and adding it back up into the coral, and I just keep mixing until it looks like a pretty smooth blend, right? I am using berry. Yeah, I am using berry. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some of this, this is papaya. I don't know what it is up with all of these cakes being a little bit too dry. Which is fine. If you have paste packets even that are like rock solid, turn them into your painting. Like just open up the paste packet, put it into like a little jar or on a paper plate and just spray some water on it and use it to watercolor with. It works great. All right, so this next color we're using is papaya. Let's get that across, and then I'm going to start blending it in with the coral. So I'm going to get a little bit more of coral to blend in with the bottom part. I just want it to be kind of a seamless transition. And sometimes I get a little carried away and I just do a little bit too much in one direction or the other. All right. To go back in with the purple because I went too far down the line. Hi, yay. Yes, anytime you have dry paste, I don't throw any of mine away because honestly, I just put them in, like I'll use it for watercoloring. I'm thinking of actually doing that for some projects. Like if I do a watercolor project, I'll just send, you know, some dried piece that I may have. That way you have, whoever's doing the project has a little bit of, you know, some piece to spare. All right, I had to go all the way back down because I just decided to keep on going with my paintbrush because it couldn't stop. So, okay. Let us finish it up with the yellow. All right. So we did berry, coral, papaya, and then I do have bumblebee, but I think I'm gonna go with sunny side. I think I'm gonna go with sunny side. Because I'm using the pastel color purple, I don't want one end to be like overpowering the other. So we'll just kind of stick with the pastels. Well, the purple. The orange that we used is a little bit darker. All right. But all of my colors, you know, they're just all a little bit on the dry side. All right, so here we go. We're gonna add our sunny side up top, and then we're gonna add let me see how I can get this blended a little bit better. I think I'm gonna have to get less water, but it's hard because both of them are a little bit on the drier side. So let me see if I can come back in here with papaya. And pull it up instead of trying to pull my sunny side down. I think it's just a little bit too light. That might work. That might be okay. I think we'll leave it. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna let that dry. What color frame? I think just white, personally. I think just white would be good for the frame. What do you guys think? Tell me what you think. Now, I'm not going going to wax this because I really wanted to color or paint in our flowers here. So I was thinking of just putting it down in black. I was thinking of just putting it down in black. Okay, white. I think so too. Oh, my back. Oh. Hi. Oh yeah, Storm. I always forget about Storm. I think white. Okay. All right, so if I'm going to watercolor this, I don't want to put wax down. If I'm going to paint it, then yes, I can put wax down and then I can... Let me know if you can see me back. I hope it's back. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I took it off of Wi-Fi though, so hopefully it's fine. So what I was saying is that it did take off a little bit of the paint. So what I would recommend is if you're going to paint it, like actually paint over so it's more vibrant, I would go ahead and wax it. If you're going to do watercolor, then don't wax it, but do it in sections so it doesn't pull your paint off, okay? Peekaboo! Okay, cool. Thank you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and paint this frame while that's drying. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That was really weird. I'm glad you guys all came back. Thanks for coming back. All right, white paste. Now we just need to do the frame. We're not needing to do this floral part down here. Okay. So we're going to take our white paste, add a little bit of water, and then we're just going to take it around our frame. Again, you don't have to do the floral part unless you want to. Like if you want to paint it on that, you can paint it on that. That's totally fine. And I could do it and show you guys what both options would look like. Like if you were just to do it one color, I could do that. Just so I could show you. Okay. I do think the sunset is going to look really cool with all of this. I know, and I'm going to need to do the blue one. Or I'm going to need somebody else to do the blue one. Okay. So that is all painted. So I'll set that aside to dry as well. Okay, let's bring this back in. I'm going to get myself a smaller brush here. Okay. We've got a smaller brush. Let's go ahead and paint some of these. We could use the same colors, or might as well. We're just going to use the same colors. It's already here. Right? I'm going to need to get my greens in a second as well. I am guessing a little bit on where some of these flowers are. I probably should have used a little bit better or brighter color besides vanilla. But, oh well. That's me telling you. Maybe use something a little bit brighter. Totally guessing on some of these. I'm sure it'll come out okay. I took a little bit of white on this particular flower and did like a little bit lighter purple on that one. Okay. All right, next color. Let's go with some coral. Let's do the same thing on this one. We'll do like the flower itself. And then when we get to kind of this inside piece, I'm just gonna get myself a little bit of white and just dab. Because it's kind of like the inside of the flower at that point, okay? On that particular flower. Let's do this one. This will kind of allow me to see where I'm at with all my colors too, because I do want to just mix my colors in, not necessarily too many of one color or the other, but see where we're at. All right. I think this is one down here, but I'm really not even sure. I'm just going to color it anyway. Don't know. All right. One of each, yeah. All right, on that one I just kind of dabbed a little bit around it. All right, we're gonna do a bigger yellow flower up here. Let me spray my transfer. I put it here and I forgot to spray it. That way we can clean it off and then do a top coat in black. All right. So I think we've got the majority of it. I think I just need to do the green. All right, let's do green. Green. We've got some meadow here. We can do a little bit of meadow. I could also bring out some pesto too. That might be a little bit too thin. All right, I need a different brush. Where are my brushes? Oh. All right, so I'm just coming in here with a little bit smaller brush, doing our leaves. All of the leaves here. I'm just gonna go ahead and do them all in meadow. Make it easy. All right. I hope it comes out how I see it in my head. Well, I don't really see it in my head just yet because I'm wondering, like, you'll be able to see a little bit of green, but it's not going to look like the stems are green because whatever color we put on top of it is probably going to be black. So I'm wondering, is there even enough green in the background here, or am I gonna need to, like, should I add some green on? Should I have done this in green instead of white? And if so, it's not too late to like add a little bit of green in the background. I don't think it's too late. I'm not sure. But I will say, this is quite a bit of work, right? So, are you willing to, do you have the patience to do this? I typically don't. I don't, I'm just gonna be honest. I normally do quicker projects. But I really had a vision in color for this one. So I really want to see it done. Okay. You don't, yeah. I really don't either. But like I said, I really wanted to see it done. I think I got everything. It looks kind of cool like that, and then just imagine once we put the top on it, it's gonna all come together. But oh yeah, whenever you need to de-stress or something. Yeah, I can see that. I can see how this could help, right? Okay. Let's see. I wanted to paint the other side, but maybe I wanted to paint the other side just to see what it would look like, but I'm wondering if I should just stain it, how that would look. Okay, so here is this. Here is what the white looks like on top of it. You can barely even see the purple, but you can see it through the cracks, you know, on the bottom. Here is potentially how it's going to look. And then we'll glue our words in here once it's actually done. Okay, so let's keep going. We're gonna clean our transfer real quick. And, ooh. Let's clean our transfer. And then we're gonna wax the flowers and the letters, the Stay Wild. And what do you guys think? Should we just stick with black? I think black is gonna look best. And if we're gonna do the outlines on the florals in black, I think just do the words in black as well. But I'd love to know your thoughts. So when I did this one, I did take off a little bit of the painted surface because we did not wax it at first. Well, we didn't wax it. But like I said, you can go ahead and wax it if you're going to color, like actually paint it in if you want like bright, vibrant colors. If you're going to watercolor, don't wax it because it's just going to repel the watercolor. Okay? So, you have those two options. too many colors. When I cook, less ingredients, the better. All right, wax. We need wax. I think Storm might look good too. It would be a lot softer. You're in a Storm kick, that's okay. I think it's a great choice though. I think Storm is fun. The black is going to be a lot more bold, whereas the Storm would be a little bit more subtle. I mean, even more subtle would be Grage, if you wanted to go that route. But I think these colors are a little bit too bold for something too light. Grage, of course, would be way too light. Storm is a darker gray, so it might be okay. But we're gonna go with black. I just think it would stand out the best. All right, I'm just kind of rubbing our colors around, or the wax around. Okay, we've got that part on. Let's see if we can do both of these. We can. Looks good. I wouldn't do the flowers at the same time because if something moves on you, and then whenever you go to pull it off, it may be a little bit more difficult. Plus, I can kind of push around and hope everything will stay long enough for me to do both of these, okay? So I'm gonna take a mini squeegee that I've actually cut in half. You can use a multi-tool as well. But they keep closing, I know. That's okay, go to sleep. Check back tomorrow. It doesn't help because we painted quite a bit today too. It wasn't like this was a super quick or fast slide. This was like a full-on project, craft session, painting thing today. All right, I should probably go ahead and pull off the word stay. If I were you, I would do one at a time. Just so it doesn't dry. Okay, so we've got Stay Wild. Now let's line up our florals. All right. I really do wonder if I should have just done this whole, I don't know. We're just gonna stick with our plan. Stick with our plan so we can see what it looks like, and then you can adjust it when you do yours. Right? Good therapy. It was, wait. This is a size A transfer. So this was a size A transfer from last year, but they brought it back in the collection that was just launched, I think June 4th. It's called Most Requested. And they brought back a bunch that were super popular, but they brought them back in different sizes and or like a similar style. So those We Love transfer they brought back. They brought some sunflower stuff because that's super requested every year. They brought back this one, I think the country scene something. They brought back a bunch that were really good. A cute little Highland cow is new. All right, here we go. We're getting here to the end. You can do it, you can do it. Oh my goodness, come on. Okay, it looks cool. It does look pretty cool. Look how well it came together. Didn't that look good? All of our hard work, you guys. Let's glue it together. Okay. We're gonna glue this together first. I'm gonna go ahead and use super glue just because it's gonna be a little bit faster. All right. I really don't use this big old bottle. I use it to refill my little bottles, but I'm pretty sure I'm out of little bottles at the moment. I hate super glue. I hate super glue. I'm almost done, honey. Go out there. Oh, I should have painted the inside of the frame. Too late. Go, I will be there in a second. All right, I'm just gonna press it down. Both sides real quick, just to make sure. I didn't. I don't think any glue oozed out on the sides. But I do want to press down. Okay, that's okay. Go to bed. Go to bed. Good night. All right. So we glued that on. Let's go ahead and glue on the words and the flowers. All right. telling you, I don't like super glue anymore. It scares me. Sorry, I'm so quiet because I'm really just concentrating. Because you know that one time you don't pay attention, you're going to super glue yourself, and I don't want that. Alright. Close that bad boy up, put it back over there, away from me. Especially when you have a really big bottle. Because like I said, I use it to fill up my little cap, like these, and then I have the thin needle that comes out. And I like using these a lot better, but you can only fill it like so much because it's gonna dry out. Or you have to cut the needle part, or you have to change out the needle. It's just like meh. It's a lot of work. Okay. Y'all, I think this works. I want to check the stand, if the stand's going to work. Now, it doesn't come with these stands, but I want to see if these little stands can hold the weight of this item. Let me open this back up for a second. All right, I do have these new backers on the website. They are with the other set of backers I used to have. This one has just 2 pieces though, like it locks into there and there, versus the one that has like the opening and it's like a quarter of a circle. I have those and this one on there, okay? All right, so first of all, what do you guys think? I think that is totally worth it. I love how that came out. What do you guys think? Let's start this way. Doesn't it look good? Donna, mine has been backwards for a long time as well, but I bought this new device. It's a mirror image. It attaches to the back of my phone, so I actually have to, I can't see anything right now. I'm looking at the back of my phone, but because I have this device, it works. So, that is what I do right now. All right, so I'm going to put these pieces in here and see if these work. They work for even a big sign like this. Now, I wouldn't like put a ton of weight on it, but it works. It holds it. Who knew? We know now. Yay! All right, let me know. You guys hit that heart button for me. hit that heart button for me. Remember, we will have another round of PLINKO this weekend. I need to see what the date is this weekend because I may have my craft box on Saturday morning. If so, we'll have to have PLINKO before it. But yeah, I forgot what the date was. But anyways, in order to play or join us for PLINKO, you'll have to see what comes out on Wednesday for our Lots of Love Wednesday. We did do the PLINKO before we did this project for last week's. And some of you guys catching the replay. Those of you guys who won something last week for PLINKO, you may or may not get it in your package because I forgot to give Robert the stack of all of y'all's stuff. And he shipped almost everything out today. So if you don't get it in there, I promise I will get it added into the next one for you. I have it all written down on your papers and everything, but I think he must have either printed out new papers because he didn't have those on hand, but it's because I forgot to put them on his desk. Sorry. Oops. Knocking stuff over. Oh man, let's see. Saturday's the 21st. Okay, yeah, I think it's Saturday. Because I can't do anything next weekend because I'll be out of town from Tuesday until Saturday. Oh my gosh, is that next week? Oh crap, that's next week. ChalkCon is next week. I have absolutely nothing. I have nothing. I need to go get... Oh, I've got nothing. I booked my plane ticket. Finally did that last week. I'm not prepared. Okay, so I put this back on the backer sheet. And let's put this back in here. So you guys, this one is the frame. This is the Stay Wild frame. You can find it on our cutout site, StollByBrie.com. Or just comment WILD down below, W-I-L-D, WILD. Comment that down below. Remember, it does not come with the backer pieces, but you can add those on. We also have a hanger piece where if you wanted to actually hang this on the wall, you could do that instead. But you can always grab a couple of these. This particular one works well. The other one probably would not hold this. These are just a little bit longer. Okay? Robert is going to stay home. We just have too much work and the kids too. It's a lot harder now to travel with both of them. So he will not. I will go myself. But it'll be okay. I'll be fine. It's okay. All right. I think that's it. Is that it? That's probably it. Have a good night, you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. We've got some more crafts to do. I've got lots of stuff and lots of orders we've got to get out. So stay tuned. Make sure you guys join that broadcast channel, email, and the VIP group. So comment WILD. I will send you the info. Other than that, have a great rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out and hit that heart button for me. Okay? All right, y'all. Stay wild, my friends. Bye, y'all.